Mars is one of the most photographed worlds in human history. We've mapped its valleys, explored its craters, and landed robots across its surface. So how could a spacecraft still show us Mars from an angle nobody has ever seen before? A few weeks ago, NASA's Psyche spacecraft screamed past the red planet at thousands of kilometers per hour and snapped the closest images ever taken. But Mars wasn't the destination. It was just a pit stop, because Psyche is heading toward one of the strangest objects in the entire solar system. A world made largely of metal, a possible exposed planetary core, a place that could reveal what Earth looks like on the inside. And what Psyche discovers there could completely change how we understand the formation of planets. This is the incredible journey of NASA's Psyche mission. Space missions usually have straightforward destinations. Mars rovers go to Mars, Jupiter probes go to Jupiter. But Psyche is different. Launched in October 2023, the spacecraft is traveling billions of kilometers toward Asteroid 16 Psyche, orbiting in the belt between Mars and Jupiter. Scientists have wanted to visit this object for decades, not because it's the biggest, but because it might be the exposed metallic heart of a failed planet. In May 2026, Psyche raced past Mars during a gravity assist maneuver. Spacecraft use a planet's gravity like a giant cosmic slingshot. For Psyche, Mars was essentially a free speed boost. But while flying past, the spacecraft wasn't just navigating. It was observing. The images showed familiar red deserts stretching across the planet's horizon. Dusty orange landscapes faded into the darkness of space. Every camera and scientific instrument had to perform flawlessly. This flyby provided the perfect opportunity to verify everything was working. Imagine taking Earth and stripping away its crust. Keep digging until all that's left is the metallic core deep inside the planet. Now imagine that core floating alone through space. That's one of the leading ideas for what 16 Psyche might be. Radar studies suggested an unusually high metal content. It appears dramatically different from the rocky and icy bodies that dominate the solar system. One possibility is that a young planet suffered catastrophic impacts that stripped away its outer layers, leaving the metallic core to survive. We've studied Earth from the surface for thousands of years, yet nobody has ever seen our planet's core. It's buried 3,000 kilometers beneath our feet. When Psyche arrives, it will use sophisticated instruments to investigate the asteroid's composition, structure, and magnetic properties. One key question is whether traces of an ancient magnetic field remain. Magnetic fields are generated by moving molten metal inside planetary interiors. Finding those traces would provide direct evidence that the object was once part of a larger differentiated world. Everything about Earth depends on what lies beneath its surface. Our magnetic field, our geological activity, and the stability of our environment. By understanding how metallic cores form and cool, scientists can better understand not only Earth but rocky worlds throughout the galaxy. The recent Mars flyby was a stunning reminder that even familiar worlds can surprise us. But those images are just the beginning. Ahead lies a destination unlike any humanity has explored. A mysterious metal world. A relic from the violent birth of the solar system. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe to Exophiles, leave a like, and tell us. What do you think 16 Psyche really is?